Um, did you hear about Dispatch, that game?
I've I've watched a playthrough of it.
Oh,
I know a bunch of people I know have played it.
yeah.
What's up with it?
So, it recently was released on the Switch and Nintendo,
Oh,
but it was censored.
oh, how?
Dun dun dun.
Brr, brr, brr. Well, how is it censored?
Big Brother's coming down. Big Brother Nintendo. They come down and they censor your game.
Say the first time.
Yeah. So Dispatch, if you buy it on any other platform, they do have a censorship toggle, and they have one for like nudity and sex stuff, and they have one for
Okay.
cursing. The one for Switch specifically is missing, and that's because the nudity toggle, the nudity censorship has been turned on permanently. You can
Oh,
still
that's
censor
lame.
toggle the words, the cursing, but not the nudity.
Why would they like turn that on by default? That's such a weird thing for them to be doing.
Well, according to Ad Hoc, they said it's because of Nintendo's policies. Quote, different platforms have different content criteria, and submissions are evaluated individually. We worked with Nintendo to ensure the content within the title met the criteria to release on their platforms, but the core narrative and gameplay experience remains identical to the original release.
Okay. I mean,
So
yeah, sure.
what you get with the censored version is you get giant black bars across the screen. Anytime they show a little
Gotcha.
bit of peen or a little nip, they're gonna put a black bar there. Um, and there is a sex scene that was like full of moans, and now it's just music and ambiance.
Gotcha.
So I
Wow.
mean,
Is that not a cut scene, right?
yeah,
Essentially.
right.
They just cut it
Yeah,
completely for the most
yeah.
part. That's kind of crazy that they like just completely censored. There's no option for censorship. Like, is there anything in like Nintendo's like policy for uploading games onto their platform to like force this?
That's the thing. It doesn't seem like it because like Cyberpunk, Witcher 3, like the dump load trucks of hentai games,
Yeah,
they're all on there.
it's
So
so
it's a
weird.
little confusing of like why Ad Hoc had to do this, but not these games. Um, but there was a user on Reddit by the name of Razor Beams with Z's. And he speculated it's because of Japan's rating board policies. Um, and
Hmm.
so games over in Japan can't show nudity, um, but in the West they can. And like a lot of companies like CD Projekt, um, and whatever else, they just upload two different versions.
Yeah.
So Japan gets a version that's like maybe has like some pixelization that bro.
Pixelization.
But everyone else in the West they get the full frontal.
I mean, didn't this game release on PlayStation as well? I mean, doesn't the PlayStation shouldn't that version have two releases as well? I mean, that's what it seems like, right?
I think nobody's complaining about the PlayStation version.
I guess no one's talking about the PlayStation version because
Yeah.
it has
So
all of the stuff in it. It has the same you can turn on and off the censorship, all the same,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that is so strange considering the fact that like PlayStation years ago updated their terms of service on their platform so that people were censoring the games that were released on PlayStation for that. I remember some certain games were having their any sexual materials or anything that was alluding to sexual materials would be slightly toned down for the PlayStation release.
Hmm.
So weird that this game didn't, but it's doing it on the Switch version. But not, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's just strange across
I
the
mean,
board.
Nintendo after Ad Hoc released their statement, Nintendo kind of released their own statement and they were like, we don't tell game companies what how to censor their games or whatever, basically. And
Hmm.
then Ad Hoc they kind of fired back and was like, yeah, you kind of do. So
Interesting.
there was kind of like a little bit back and forth. I do kind of like side with Ad Hoc, I think, because Nintendo does kind of have like a history of censoring games. Like, you
Yeah.
think back to like Mortal Kombat. for the SNES. The blood, they were like, you can't show the blood, so they replaced it with sweat. That's kind of
Yeah.
like a little bit of a different era, and like that whole situation led to like the creation of the ESRB.
But
Um,
that's like a very old case circumstance. Clearly, modern
yeah,
Nintendo is okay with having mature rated games on their platform. They encourage it
right,
even. So
right.
why would this game be censored in particular? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, so my speculation is that um it's because it looks like okay, well I got two things here.
Okay,
First of all, is that we see Nintendo, they don't go after everybody that like breaks Nintendo's rules.
sure.
Or like they don't do a lawsuit for everybody that like makes a little mod or whatever. You got to
Okay.
reach a certain amount of renown for Nintendo to
Mm,
go after you. That's why there's like so many different like mods for Pokemon or whatever, but like Power World comes around and it has like a certain amount of renown and Nintendo finds a way to sue them. But so I feel like Dispatch, because it looks like a kid's game. Well, I don't maybe not like a kid's game, but it looks animated, right?
it's
It's
cartoony, right?
it's cartoony. It
Hmm.
looks anime-ish, and it
Yeah.
has a certain amount of renown that like a lot of people are gonna like search it out. And then it was like, we're the family-focused console here. You need to have the censored version.
Mm, okay. See, I
Uh,
can
They
understand
may
them
not have said
though.
that directly, but probably definitely heavily implied it.
I think they flexed it, right? They flexed a little bit and were like, well, we're a family friendly console, and like, like does like one of
Hmm.
these, like like a glare,
Yeah.
it's like if you catch my drift, so you
Yeah, if
have
you
to
want
make
us
sure it's
to
centered.
promote your game on the game store, to
Yeah,
only put one version, you know?
it would have been smarter, I think, for them to just have left the leave the censorship thing in, but maybe turn it on by default, even just so that you have
Yeah,
the option. You have to seek it out, maybe. I think that would just make more sense. Um, but weird
I
that
don't
they
know. We
just
don't know
even
the
did this.
backroom deals and the conversations that happen there, but yeah,
Clearly, there's some strife between Ad Hoc and Nintendo here,
yeah.
from some policy guideline thing, and somebody's wrong.
We just
I'm
don't. We
hope
just can't see it.
I, I'm just hoping it's Nintendo.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't want to blame like a little small indie company.
yeah.
Yeah,
They're just trying to make their cool game.
yeah.
Well, I hope they uncensor it sometime in the future, but that remains to
Yeah,
be
it probably
seen.
won't be uncensored. Just buy it off of any other store.
Oh yeah, just buy any other version, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Steve, I think we hit everything we want to talk about today.
Did we?
I think we did.
Wow.
Good job.
Everybody, if you're listening to this, hit that like button.
And if you're watching it, subscribe and comment. Comment down below.
And share our videos.
Yeah. We want to keep
Help us reach
discussion
100
going.
subscribers.
Yeah. We want
That's
to
our
reach
goal.
100. What is that, like our year end goal?
Yeah,
Awesome. I think we can do it. I think we can
I
do
think
it.
we can do it.
Um, but yeah, if you let's keep discussion going. So comment down below and then share it with somebody else who you think might be interested in what we talked about.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you like
Then we
games? I like games. You like games? Your
I
friends
like
likes
games.
games? Let them know. They like talking about games.
We like games. We like games too. We love talking about them.